It's my fucking lip. It's my fucking lip. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if you are new. I really hope you enjoyed this video today. So starting off, I'm just making these 5XL nails even. Most nail tips come uneven anyway, so you want to always cut them down to the same length. So just in case you don't know already, we are doing Velma nails. Y'all, I love Velma. I always have been a Scooby-Doo person, and Velma and Scooby are always going to be my favorite to the end. So the first color that we are going to use today is this color 048 from Dynamic Nails. It is a very deep blue. It's so pretty, y'all. I was dying to get this color because I just know it's going to look good in matte. I just know it. So we're going to go over this entire nail with that blue color, and then we're going to put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Y'all, I am literally sitting outside drinking my morning coffee, and do y'all hear the birds? That is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm listening to it in the background of my voiceover, and I'm like, I hope they can hear this like I can hear this, because I love that sound. That's why I come sit outside in the morning for my coffee, because it's just so peaceful. And I live in a big city of Houston, so you rarely get to hear this type of stuff. Like, it's always cars and horns and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I did want to let y'all know that I made this palette. I will be putting these on my website. All of them will be different. I'm not going to even stress trying to make the same exact one. I'm just not going to do that. But yeah, anyway, moving on to the airbrush. You want to put the paint inside the airbrush, and then you're going to put some acetone in there. I fill my acetone all the way to the top, and I do maybe like 3 things of paint, like from the brush. And I just mix it together. And when I spray at somewhat of a distance, because if you spray it too close, it'll spread out way too much, and it won't look like that airbrush effect. So back to my little palette here. I just wanted to show y'all that you can put acetone on it. It's not destroying it. It's not messing it up. It is resin. So if you want to order one of those, go over to my website and place your order. So anyways, getting into this face, we're going to first start like with the line at the top of her forehead. I always just do a straight line, and then I draw the hairline into that. As far as the brown, you just need like a medium tone brown and like a really dark brown. So for this color, for like her sweater or whatever, I was kind of like, I'm going to go with yellow because it's like a mustard, right? But then I realized that it was like way too bright, and I ended up going over it eventually. But you can honestly leave this color if you like it, but you know, Velma's more of like an orangish color. So getting into the shape of her body, y'all know I just do everything based off shapes when I draw. So I was hoping that maybe if I kept the video slowed down at least a little bit, y'all would kind of be able to see how I did it without me having to do too much explaining. So this version of Velma is a brown girl. So she's shaped a bit different. She looks a bit different. And her personality is a lot different than what it was back in the day. But she's still, you know, like trying to solve mysteries. And I believe it's on HBO Max if you want to go watch it. So after you get the body drawn out, you're pretty much just going to fill it all in, and then you're going to start on the skirt. We just want to get the outlining of the skirt, and then we're going to fill it all in with that burgundy color. And like I said, this Velma is kind of thick, so we're going to draw her a pretty nice size kneecap and calf muscle. But yeah, I'm just doing that in like that brown shade, and then I'm going to go in with her hair. And for her hair, I just kind of mix a little bit of the brown with the burgundy so you can get that weird brownish, burgundy, reddish type of hair. So at this point, I'm going to go back in with the orange, and I'm going to just go on top of the yellow. So I'm not doing anything special. I'm just changing the color of the shirt. And y'all, here's my lunch after I starved myself all morning. All morning, I had to have my Dr. Pepper with my Brussels sprouts. But yeah, that's my lunch. I had to take a break because these nails took a while. I'm just letting y'all know. This video is not that long, but these nails took that long, okay? So basically what I'm doing here is I'm mixing some brown so that I can give the shirt a little bit more depth. And I don't know how the shirt got knocked out of my videos. I probably thought I was recording and wasn't. But yeah, so I did do like a few shadow spots on the face. And y'all can excuse my kids because they stay arguing and getting into it about what they're going to watch on TV. But yeah, so the shirt part is not in there, but I did get where I shaded the face, so I do apologize about that. But I will kind of show y'all on the skirt what I pretty much did on the shirt, if that makes sense. So y'all can kind of just see me going back in with those shadow colors. And it's nothing special, I'm just pretty much making lines of different colors. And for the highlighted areas, I'm just using those original colors and I'm mixing it with white. And then I just begin to apply in the areas where I saw on my reference picture that were highlighted. And now I'm going to wipe my palette off because sometimes you just got to wipe it. If I don't do this in the middle of my videos and I have like all these colors in the end, it'll probably sit there all night. Anyway, we're going to go in with black and we're going to begin to do our lines. And I'm just going to let y'all watch that part because it's more of a thing that you watch instead of me explaining every little line. So just stepping in to say that for future references, I will be moving my light because the lighting in this video sucked. Like, it was a few different types of hues, and then sometimes I was like blocking to where y'all couldn't see. Like, you could see it if you look closely, but I was blocking. So I'll be working on like my camera angles and stuff like that. Like, I have a few videos where I don't have that issue at all, but then I have videos like this where it's kind of like, oh my god, and it's like that frustration there or whatever. So I'll slowly fix that for y'all. I mean, like, I'm not pushing for perfection. As long as I can get these videos out to y'all and y'all can pretty much get the gist of it, then I feel like we'll be fine. Also, I think I'm gonna start using my headphones to record because I move a lot. Like, I talk with my hands, so I feel like y'all can kind of hear that in the background as well. And yeah, I'm just trying to get better at doing this. I want high quality videos. I don't really want those very low quality videos or whatever like that. So I'm really pushing to get better at the whole YouTube thing. Like, when I recorded my makeup, I don't feel like I had any issues, but like now that I'm trying to show people like how to do close-up stuff, I feel like I should put in a little more effort as far as recording. So anyway, after we did her glasses, for the nose, we're just going to draw a little curve. And then for the lips, we're going to begin to just like fill it in as if the lipstick is already on. And I like to go with my black to draw the outline of the lip after I draw the shape of the lips, because if you don't do that, then like, what if it doesn't look right and then you already cured the black? Like, look how I messed it up. Yeah, messed it up. So I did end up going back over it and fixing it or whatever. Like, see, I went back over it and fixed it, but the good thing is I didn't start off with that black, if y'all get what I'm saying. For the eyes, I'm just going to go in with regular white. I was going to be like, oh, let me highlight it. I was burnt out. I was like, we could just finna just get this over with. And I top coated it shiny, but then I went back in and I ended up top coating it matte. I don't know. I just felt like the lights from the shiny top coat was kind of just like taken away from the actual image. But anyway, moving on to the next nail, we're going to paint the very top of it that same brown color. And then we're going to go in with the rest of it, the orange. If you know you're going to mess your polish up, then just cure it in between colors. Of course, after you cure your orange, you're going to go in with the matte top coat and you're going to put that back in the lamp to cure as well. And this is going to be a sock nail. This is very interesting. So what I'm doing right here is I'm pretty much drawing like a piece of Velma's shoe. And the rest of it is going to be the sock nail, but I did want to get that shoe in there first. And then I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So now going in with some 3D sculpting gel, I'm going to start it off with the ball. And then I'm going to kind of just like rub it in my hand. And that way it can be long like a string. And I'm going to place that on top of the sock. And I'm going to do that 3 times before I start to turn it into like that sock texture. And guys, do not cure this in between the little lines. Wait until we do this. Okay, so I'm just going back and forth, one side, the other side. One side, press down the other side. You get what I'm saying. So you're going to go back and forth doing that on all 3 lines. And then you're going to place it in the lamp for 60 seconds. While I had that in the lamp, I began to make like my mini little magnifying glass. I thought this was so cute. But in between layers, of course, for this, you want to put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And yeah, I'm just showing y'all how I did that. And then I did the little handle piece separately. We're going to put that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And we're going to start to work on our sock again. So for the sock, you are going to go back over there with orange, put it in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then you're going to add the top half of the sock. And you're pretty much doing the same thing, except you're going to do straight lines. So you're going to put straight line, straight line, straight line, straight line, and then you want to fix the structure of the top of the sock. After you're done doing that, you want to put it in for 60 seconds and you want to polish the entire thing orange and then put it in the lamp for another 60 seconds. So this is our cute little sock nail. Isn't it so cute? So now we're just going to start to junk that out because this is going to be a junk sock. So we're going to go in with the letters for Velma's name first, and then we're going to kind of work around that. If you would like to try the sock nail, I have put together a little container that has all the necessities in it, but the beads are not this color. They are white with the rainbow colors. So you can find this on my website as well. It'll come with the pins and all of that good stuff. And then it also comes with like rhinestones, the smiley faces, all of that. So keep that in mind that you can just go to my website. Now, for the rest of these charms, go ahead and get your flash cure light because you don't want to make your life too difficult just putting it in the lamp, putting it in the lamp. So the flash cure is going to help you cure things a little bit quicker, and it's not all the way cured, but it's going to cure it enough to where it'll stay stuck on the nail. So the fun part about this bling sock nail is like it's supposed to be crazy, so you can pretty much put anything on them. And this is just something I just thought of, and I see bling nails all the time, and I'm like, what if it was a sock? And I first thought of this when I was doing my AKA nails, which y'all are going to see in a few days. So we're going to pretty much do the pinky the same way we did the middle finger for the Velma nail, except we're going to draw the words Velma on this nail after we finish with the airbrush. So for these letters, I kind of wanted it to be like those goosebumpy type of letters. And if you look at the reference pictures, it's pretty much the same type of letters that are in that. Sometimes I switch up the way my letters look, but for this one, I made it a thing to keep these letters pretty much the same because I like the font of the letters that they use for this nail. And I do want to say that for the thumb, I pretty much did the same thing that was like the sock nail. So I didn't record the thumb because it was just another sock nail, except it said Jinkies on it instead of Velma. So once that nail is inside of the lamp, I'm going to start on my aqua nail. And all I did was put down some 3D sculpting gel. And I put it on top of this plastic form and I put it in the lamp. And I'm pretty much just covering it with the 3D gel again. And then I'm going to put that in the lamp again just so it's super sturdy. For the Velma nail and the pinky nail, I wanted to do this really cool slime effect. So I took out some 3D green gel. Ooh, it's so cute. And I started to make like the slime effect, and it took me a while. It took me a bit of sculpting to do, but in the end it works out. If you would like to work with like a more loose texture, all you have to do is use a little bit of alcohol and it'll be a little bit easier to work with. And for our water effect nail, we do want to go in with blue because we want to cover up that line of demarcation. So we're going to go in with that airbrush effect, the same way we did for the pinky and the middle finger. And then at the back, we're going to draw like these bubbles of like orange, kind of like a lava lamp. You want to cure this effect in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then you want to top coat it and cure it again. Now, for the next portion, I'm going to put the magnifying glass on there. And then I'm going to also start to try to put the little glitters in there as well. I started off kind of struggling, but I ended up just using I got little bitty fingers. So I ended up just using my fingers to put the glitters in instead of trying to do it with my cuticle pusher. So for the rest of this part, you're going to just take some baby oil and you're going to put it in a little needle. You can get these off of Temu as well. And you're going to fill that up almost to the top. I like to leave a little air bubble in mine. Everybody is different, but after you do that, you're going to cap it off with some 3D sculpting gel. Again, use your flashlight to cure it and then put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And that is pretty much the end of this video. Let me know what y'all think about the nails.
It's my fucking lip. It's my fucking lip. Yeah, 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 yeah.